Well, the 4th of July party's over. We had 3 girls going. Need to get a tank refilled over there. But, yeah, I didn't film the party because you don't like being on film. Right, Toto? Where are you? There he is. What are you doing? Good boy. Alright, here I am in the kitchen. I wanted to show you this. That we installed outlets with USB and USB-C ports. This is regular USB, and then there's a USB-C, and there's one here, and there's one down at the other end of the counter. And then those are GFCI outlets, of course. And the reason they're in the wire mold boxes is because there's so much wire in there that it was difficult to put it all in. But anyway, I'm here in my kitchen, and I'm going to prepare a pork loin tenderloin fillet. Pork loin tenderloin fillet. And it weighs 1.06 pounds. And it costs $3.17. It was $2.99 a pound. The light here has a little bit of a glare, but I'm going to open it up. Clean hands. And I'm going to dry it real good with a paper towel. Well, that's bigger than I thought, which is fine. Get my cable out of the way. Probably don't need this right now. Yeah, maybe I do. Ugh. Okay, we're gonna dry it. Both sides. That's nice and dry. Then I'm going to rub just a tiny bit of oil on it. Tiny bit of olive oil. That was more than a tiny bit. Get it all over. Got it all over everything. I didn't want to get it all over. I think that's good. Okay, this is going to have a rub. So I'm going to start with some salt. And good old black pepper. And I'm going to use a rub made of parsley, sage, rosemary, thyme, and dill. all that Linda grew in her herb garden. Oh, Toto. Okay, salt, pepper, and just get this. Doesn't have to get a lot of it on because there's salt and pepper in the rub that I put into this little container right here. Let me wash my hands, get the grease off of them. Dry them real quick. Okay, mix this up. Like I said, parsley, sage, rosemary, thyme, salt, pepper, and I threw a little bit of garlic salt in there. We'll just start sprinkling this. This will make a nice crust. On it. These herbs were picked fresh and then put in these little containers on the windowsill, and like in a day, 2 days, they were you know, air dried pretty good. And perfect for this. Chunks of parsley. I love fresh herbs. I made rosemary chicken yesterday and barbecued chicken for our 4th of July picnic with our friends and some of my family. And everybody really liked it. And it's just, you know, chicken with fresh rosemary on it. I just keep coating this. I like using this herb rub, especially on pork. And then I'm going to cook this over hot coals at a low temperature for an hour or so, and it will come out just dandy. Let's see if I can get some on the side. I'm almost out. That's that side. Get this side, maybe roll it in some of this over here. Pick that up. Yeah, that helped a little. I like cooking these because they come out really good, and then with the leftover pork you can either make like pork and noodles or pork and gravy. I've got some sausage I gotta cook too. Okay, well that's that part. Okay, let's see if I can melt the camera. I got to use charcoal lighter fluid because I don't have one of those starter things. The chimney. I need to make one. I've been meaning to make one. I got tons of stovepipe. Put some screen on the bottom, and okay, we'll let that burn. All right, there's our pork roast, pork loin, tenderloin. It's right around 200 degrees right now. I hope it comes up a little hotter, but that'll cook. So I'm going to set that right on there, kind of away from the heat, behind the vegetables, and let her go. I got all these peppers to cut up. They're really not that hot. These are yellow wax peppers. I'm not going to use these yet. I'll save them. I got this one and these and this green pepper, so we'll cut that up. Okay, I like to take all the onions, peppers, and mushrooms and put a little bit of oil in the bottom of this pan, aluminum pan. Throw some stuff in. Salt. Pepper. A little more oil. Just a little. More stuff. That's a lot of stuff. Salt. Pepper. A little more oil. Then I'll mix all that up. Then cover that with foil. Put it on the grill. And take some tin foil. Cover that up. Oops, missed the mushroom. Cut a few slots. And these will steam nicely. Okay, time to close the lid and get her up to temperature. It's a hot day outside, man. It's 80 some degrees. Beautiful yesterday. We had a great party. Nobody likes to be on video. All right, there's our pork roast, pork loin, tenderloin. It's right around 200 degrees right now. I hope it comes up a little hotter, but that'll cook. So I'm going to set that right on there, kind of away from the heat, behind the vegetables, and let her go. I know you can't see it very well, but it's right at about 275. Hear my dog barking. Okay, it's been about a half an hour. I'm going to flip it. Turn it around. And then let the heat climb back up a little bit. Then I'll take its temperature. Whoops, kick the tripod. Okay, I'm going to take the temperature real quick. And it's 140. Really say that's done. but I'm going to give it a little more time. Oh. Well, I guess if you want to seal in the juice, for the last 20 minutes or so, we're going to have it wrapped up. It's a little warm. Back on the grill. I almost forgot, I got some sausage to cook. Get these over here. Right in there. Over the coals. Okay, I think this is done. I'm going to pull it off. And I'm going to take it in and set it down and let it rest. Okay, I'm going to unwrap this. Juice leaking out. And I'm going to cut it. Little tip. Still hot. Alright, that's good. Tell you what. Put it on the plate, get the foil out of the way. Man, are these herbs good. And this is juicy. Perfect piece of pork. Absolutely perfect. There's the sausage and vegetables. There it is. Pork tenderloin, sausage, peppers and onions and mushrooms, and potato salad. Watermelon. The pork. Boner petite.
It can be uplifting.